Welcome. Welcome, my dear friends. Myself, Professor Dr. Rajendra Deshpande, would like to welcome you all in my Ayurveda Academy channel. Today's video is again one interesting video. Of course, this is a video again regarding the book review. In my channel, you will find the different books that whatever I read and I feel that this particular book information should reach to the students, to the teachers, to the public, to the doctors, then I immediately make a review of that particular book. And naturally, seeing my this habit of reading, analysis, and presenting in front of the people with the plus and minus points, many authors and many what you can say the publishers, they approach me and ask me, sir, please read this book and give your expert opinions. I am very glad because reading, learning, teaching, all these are my passion. This is a part of my passion. So I get interest in this and I make the book reviews. Today's book review is regarding very important subject of Ayurveda, that is Padartha Vijnana. This subject is important, but at the same time, this subject is neglected by the students, by the teachers. And also, this subject is not getting much popularity in the students and in the teachers. That is very crazy thing. Padartha Vijnan is this topic is important in the syllabus, in the first year BMS, but nobody likes, no student like, and no teachers also, many teachers don't like it because many of these students and the teachers, they have the misunderstanding that Padartha Vijnana subject should be treated as an outdated subject, and rather some people aggressive that this should be omitted from the syllabus, from the curriculum of the BMS. But that is very wrong idea. Why these people have the idea? Because they find this subject for getting understanding is very difficult. All the concepts are very clumsy and notorious and difficult to understand, and that's why, because of the understanding problem, many students, many teachers feel this subject is a difficult subject. But now when I personally read this book, new book coming has to into the market, that Padartha Vijnan Evam Ayurveda Ityas, written by Vaidya Kishore, I like this book very much, and I started what you can say the more love, more attraction, more affinity to the Padartha Vijnan subject, because all the concepts are very much clear even for myself. So I salute to the publisher, that is of course the Chaukhamba Prakashan, and I also salute to the Vaidya Kishore, who is the author of this particular book. I am going to present you all the important facts of this book. This book is very handy. I like this book. Very simple, short and sweet. This book is short and sweet. Short and sweet. How the short and how the sweet, I will tell you. So let me allow to share my screen and present you some of the important pages as the glimpses of this book. Yes, Padartha Vijnan and History of Ayurveda with clinical examples. This is the most important because Padartha Vijnan subject is supposed to be only theoretical subject. But that is not at all true. Padartha Vijnan subject has a direct link in our medical general practice, and this particular author has first time made a sincere effort to give nice clinical examples. Previous year question papers, how interesting, everything in one pack. MCQs are there because many students, when they go for first year BMS, second, third, fourth year BMS, and when they start preparing, for the national level entrance for the MD and MS postgraduate of Ayurveda, oh my God, how I should prepare for Padartha Vijnan, that was in the first year. So my dear friend, now this is your responsibility to purchase this book and preserve this book till you get the entrance through MDMS and also for your practice. Model test papers are also there. Nice cover picture. The human being is a part of Panch Mahabhut. Can you see? The Akash Mahabhut, Jala Mahabhut, Tej, fire. Can you see over here? Fire. Huh? So Akash, Vayu, Tej, Jala Prithvi, Vaidya Kishore, Satani. So I salute. Then, who is this? Very young, dynamic, handsome and smart doctor, smart author, because he is BMS from Baroda, and then he has completed his MD in the Samhita and Siddhanta subject from the top university in India, that is Jamnagar. Jamnagar is like a precious stone of Ayurveda. Jamnagar University, very renowned university. So very difficult to get the admission over there. So I salute to the knowledge, experience, and intelligence that Vaidya Kishore is having with him, and he has utilized his full intelligence, full knowledge, full notes of Padartha Vijnan that he has made in his undergraduate and postgraduate, and given a scientific contribution in the field of Ayurveda. Now he is, of course, the renowned professor in Gujarat. So, Dhanyavad, Vaidya Kishore, Dhanyavad for this nice book. Okay, Chaukhamba Prakashan. As usual, this is a very nice publication because so many nice presentation, font size is big, attractive pages, and price is very low. So price is only 425. Padartha Vijnana and Ayurvedas for permanent of your life. My congrats to Dr. or Vaidya Kishore and also Chaukhamba Prakashan for number one, very nice book, nice presentation, question bank is there, sample question papers are there, MCQ, multiple choice question for PG entrance is there, explanatory photos are there. Of course, they are in black and white, but very nice book, very nice pictures. Compact book, as per Vagbhat says, na ati sankshep, na ati vistar, not too short, not too long. This is the proper, perfect, applied aspect of all points. This is very good. Now, my humble request to the author and publisher, whenever possible, you can give Sandhi Vigraha can be done for important shlokas or verses. That is for easy understanding. Number of photographs, you please give, mention the photo number 1, photo number 2, photo number 3. So that will be helpful. And photo and matter, there should be cross references. Please see photo number 2. And at photo number 2, you should write that please see the page number XYZ. Okay, so this cross references, if you add, that will add the more utility and beauty of this book. Now, whole index is as per syllabus of the Padartha Vidyan by CCM. Chapter 1, fundamental principles, that is Siddhanta are given, definite characteristics of Ayurveda, what is Padartha, classification and number of Padartha according to the Darshana Shastras. Philosophy, Darshana is a philosophy. Introduction to Darshan Shastra, introduction to Dravya, classification of Dravya, Pancha Mahabhuta, Akasha Mahabhuta, Pancha Mahabhuta comparison with modern scientific elements. Can you see here? Then next is chapter 4, introduction to Kala, that is time factor. Next, importance of Kala in Ayurveda. Every time he has written importance. Then introduction to Disha, importance of Disha in Ayurveda. Introduction to Mana, Panchabhautikatva of Mana. Man is also Panchabhautik according to Ayurveda. Remember, don't forget it. Then Atma. Till that, I have heard many times the soul principle. But Dr. Vaidya Kishore has explained Atma is the flow of consciousness. Very nice translation. I like it. Then Rashi Purusha, Sanyoga Purusha, characteristic of Atma as per Ayurveda. Chapter 8, introduction to Guna. Till that, I was talking about properties and attributes. Dr. Vaidya Kishore says Guna can be called as a potential energies. Guruvadi Guna, Guru Mandahima Snigdha, Shakshna Sandra Mrudusthiraha, Gunaha, Sasukshma Vishadaha Vishanti, Saviparyaha, Ashtangarude. Yes, homogeneity and heterogeneity of Gunas, Samanya and Vishesha. Then chapter 9, introduction of Karma. Karma, till that functions, action, but Vaidya Kishore says kinetic energy. Okay, fine, good. Introduction to Samanya, homologous or similus. Introduction to Vishesha, heterologous or opposite. Introduction to Samavaya, intimate correlation, Samavaya Sambandha of Karana and effect, disease. Abhav, causes for non-acceptance of Abhav in Ayurveda. Why Ayurveda has not accepted the Abhav Padartha? Okay. Then introduction to Indriya. Ubhayendriya is Man, Jnanendriya, Karmendriya and Ubhayendriya. Indriya Pancha Panchak. famous question in the oral viva. Then introduction to Praman. Many people think that Ayurveda is a qualitative science, but no, Ayurveda is a quantitative science because in the definition, hita hitam sukham dukkham ayustasya hita hitam manam cha tachyatroktam. What is man? What is man? Man is a praman, measurement, quantification is there in Ayurveda. That's why importance of pramana in Ayurveda. Okay, introduction to Aptopadesha. Importance of Aptopadesha pramana in Ayurveda. Chapter 17, introduction of Pratyaksha pramana. Practical application of Pratyaksha pramana. Introduction to Anumana. Anumana pramana as per Ayurveda, practical application. Every time, in every chapter, you will find practical applications. That's very nice. Introduction of Yukti pramana. Importance of Yukti pramana in research. In research, what he says? Vaidya Kishore, in the research, he is talking about. Introduction to Upamana Pramana. Okay. Then introduction to means of knowledge, Jnana Marga, Arthapatti Pramana, etc. Chapter 22, introduction to Karya Karana Sambandha, cause and effect relationship. Then comes second part of this book, Ayurveda Itihas, History of Ayurveda, chapter 23. Introduction of Ayurveda Itihas, introduction to authors of Samhita Kal, Samhita Kalina Lekhak. Okay. Then commentators, Tikakar, Samhita Kalin Tikakar, like Chakrapani Datta, Dallan, Arun Datta, Indu, etc. Then authors of Grantha Sangraha Kal. Then authors of modern period, Yadavji Trikamji, Priyavat Sharma. Then globalization of Ayurveda. This topic is also important for the today's students. My dear students, this I am telling you on basis of my personal experience. Professor Dr. Ajendra Deshpande, who is MD in medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, Kai Chikitsa, and MD in Kriyashari, Ayurvedic physiology, has been or had been invited from the all European countries, America, Switzerland, Germany, Italy, Spain, from 1993 to 2014, every year. Dr. Deshpande visited from 1 month to 3 months. So I know the importance of globalization of Ayurveda. Okay. Then development of Ayurveda after independence. What are CCRS? What is CCRS? What is CCIM? What is Ayush? Then journals of Ayurveda and WHO. So MCQs are there and model papers. Let us see some important pages. Page number 3 starts with interesting journey. We start interesting definition of Ayu. Can you see example? Mobile phone. He says that this is Indriya cover, then Sattva, then Sharira and Atma. He said, what he said? Sharira, outer supportive body surface of mobile. How nice example. I have seen first time this type of example. Indriya, screen. The students will like this. Keypad, microphone, speaker, these are all our Indriyas of the mobile. And Atma is like a battery. So the importance of our battery in the cell phone and importance of Atma in the human body. Then introduction of basic principles of Ayurveda, page number 11. I'm not going to tell you details. It's just a trailer. It's just a trailer. My book reviews are like trailers. You have to go to the theater, you have to purchase the book and see the details. Okay. Then here you can see Abhyupagama Siddhanta. Abhyupagama Siddhanta on the left side. Can you see? My cursor is there. Then there is some scholars argue that Abhyupagama Siddhanta does not fulfill the condition of Siddhanta. Then why it should be called as a Siddhanta? He has explained, Vaidya Kishore has explained on the basis of Chakrapani Tikakar. Now here you can see different basic principles, Ayu Siddhanta. Ayu Siddhanta includes Sharira, Indriya, Sattva, Atma, but this Vaidya Kishore says that this Sharira also has the multiple dimensions in understanding. When we say the Sharira, we should know about anatomy, physiology, pathology, biochemistry, endocrinology. Only Sharira word, then Indriya, then Sattva, then Atma. And all we have to understand when we talk about Ayu Siddhanta, okay? The Panchabhautik Siddhanta. Whole visible world is made up of Panchamahabhutas. Complete Ayurveda, complete Ayurveda physiology and pathology revolves around the triad, Dosha, Dhatu and Mala, physiology and pathology. Tabular form, can you see? Darshanas. Sankhya Darshan, Vaisheshik Darshan, Nyaya Darshan, Yoga Darshan, created by Sankhya, Kapila, Kanada, then Akshapad. So all these scientists are there, main theories are there, pramanas are there, and synonyms are there. How nice table about Darshana Shastra, philosophical sciences in Ayurveda. Okay, flowchart. When he talks about Dravya, he says Chetana and Achetana, then again Antaschetana, Vaishchetana, again Vaishchetana, Jarayuja, Andaja, Svedaja, and what is that? Udbija. And in Achetana, Prakrit and Kritrima. Flow chart, very nice. Huh? Tables are there, flow charts are there, pictures are there, examples are there. Okay. Again, you can see Panchamahabhut, vis, modern scientific elements. What he says, what Vaidya Kishore is saying. Let us read some lines. The electron, proton, neutron present inside the atom represent Prithvi Mahabhut on the basis of solid. They are all solid substances. The force of cohesion through which particles of an atom remain attached with one another, that cohesive force is Jala Mahabhut. Latent energy available in the atom is Agni Mahabhut. And force through which the movement of electron takes place, that is Vayu Mahabhut. So this is very nicely he has compared. Okay. Again, picture. Can you see? Atman Rathinam Vidhi. He has taken Kantopanishad and explained you what is Buddhi, what is Atma, what is Sharir. So, intellect as a charioteer and Mana as the reins. Mana is like the reins. Okay. Then, classification of Atma as per Ayurveda. But here, how he has shown the Paramatma and Jivatma by schematic diagrams. Paramatma plus, here plus sign is there, Sharira, then Indriya, and then Sattva, then this is bound in the human body. Jivatma is there. So pictorial, understand, very easy to understand. Then Gurvadi Guna, Guru Mandai Masnikta Shakshra Sandra Madhustira. Sukshma, what he says? Yasya Vivarane Karmani Shakti Sukshma Hemadri Tikakar. But many students don't understand this. What is Vivarane? Then he has explained Sukshma has the power. Sukshma has the power to open up, to dilate the orifices of the channels. He is known as Sukshma. Dravyas having the property generally causes the dilatation of channels or srotasas, and they are useful. Where they are useful? In nasal block, constipation, asthma. There you have to use the Sukshma property herbs. Okay, Sthula. He has explained in certified. Now, here he has explained these Urvadi Gunas with giving some photographs. For example, Khara, he is explained by the cow's urine is a Khara in action. Okay, then Drava, liquid, you can say this is Sandra, that is solid. Then Kathina, like fat substances or the meat, you can say. But I have suggested over here, please give the names, because some photographs are in black and white, so some problem is there to understand what is exactly this substance is looking like. So better put it the names over there. Okay. Next, what is that? Functions of internal Jatragni may be labeled by observing the functions of external ear. This is regarding the Smruti. Vaidya Kishore is explaining Smruti. How nicely he has explained. Salad. For example, he said, Vakshante Karanani Ashtau. 8 factors are there by which we can develop our Smruti. First, Nimitta. Just observing the mehendi on the bride's hand, a lady may have the recollection of the incident experienced by her in the past related with the mehendi. Okay, so one thing, you have to just some nimitta should be there, casual factor. For example, then please mention here, see photos on page number 116, and on please give numbers to the photos or the pictures. Causative factors of Smruti. Can you see mehendi, nimitta? Punaha Shrutar. When we hear this filmy songs or our shlokas repeatedly, that Smruti develops about that song or about that shlokas. Rupa Grahana. When we see the picture, for example, then when you see Dr. Deshpande is showing Padartha Vijnan, you have fixed in your mind. This will go into your memory. Rupa Grahana. Okay. So causative factors are given. Abhyasat. repeated taking the tablet. Every day one patient is taking anti-diabetic tablet, anti-sugar tablet, then he will remember, yes, in the morning I have to take this diabetes tablet. Okay. So pictures are very nice. I'll question bank. Many, that means the lessons have the questions. Then you can see most important words in the Padartha Vidyan, Prama. What is Prama? What is Prameya? What is Pramata? And what is Praman? Char words are always confused to the students. The object of valid experience, first we will go. Prama, real or valid knowledge. Valid knowledge is Prama. Simple, simple sentence. What is Prameya? The object of valid experience is Prameya. Okay. Then what is Pramata? Investigator. And Pramana means, by means we get the proper knowledge. Okay. Again, Pratyaksha Badha Karabhav. Four measures are there. Pratyaksha Anumana Yukti. So Pratyaksha, why we cannot everything we should directly? Ati Saukshmyat, Ati Sannikarshat, Ati Viprakarashat. And he has explained everything in his matter also. But I will request him that please correlate this matter and picture so that the student immediately can recall where is the picture and where is the matter. Okay. Then Aptopadesh, Anuman. For example, explaining Anuman, he is given how we are using Anuman in physiological aspect, how we are using the Anuman in the diagnostic purpose. Everything has been very clear. Then we go further. That is Anekantavad. Anekantavad. This is one of the theory. So, Ana means not, Ek means one, and Anta means side. So, it cannot be one-sided. There are multiple angles when we think about a disease. Similarly, he says that this can be explained by the story of that particular elephant and 6 blind men. I'm not going into detail because then we have the less of time to complete this topic. Okay. Then after independence, he has explained what is CCRS. 4 important research products, medicines are there. Ayush 64 for malaria, Ayush 56 for epilepsy, Ayush 82 for diabetes mellitus, 777 oil for psoriasis. These are all research products developed by CCRAS, Central Council of Research in Ayurveda and Siddha. What is CCIM? Then what is this Ayush? What is this NMPB, National Medical Plants Board? And what does it do? Then next, MCQs are there. Then I said, do not worry. Key is given for MCQ. MCQ has been given with key. So don't get afraid. Okay. Then question papers are there, similar to the university examination. So it is very easy for remember. So in this way, I found this book is very useful for UG and PG students and all colleges of India, all libraries. They must purchase this very nice book of Chaukhamba Prakashana, and the author is Vaidya Kishore. So this Padartha Vidyan and History of Ayurveda is a nice book and I personally like it. You will also definitely like it, but you will also like the style in which Dr. Deshpande, Professor Deshpande has an enthusiasm to explain in detail and in a simplified manner. If you like my style, if you like my contribution, please share this video, like this video, make your comments, and ask all of your friends to subscribe my YouTube channel. Because through Ayurveda Academy, I also give some paid consultations, other paid services, like for example, for the students, I teach online teaching, online consultations are there, and lot of things I do. So you go for my playlist, nearly 700 plus videos are there, and you will definitely enjoy each of that. So I thank you for your cooperation and support, and I also wish you reciprocally all the best for your studies, for your exams, for your medical practice, and if you are by chance patient,